This is class 3 and we are going to study value education. Alright, so we will start from chapter number 1, and the theme of this chapter is thankfulness. Thankfulness means धन्यवाद प्रकट करना. ठीक है, अपने हृदय से किसी चीज़ के लिए थैंक यू बोलना, धन्यवाद प्रकट करना. ठीक है. द हेडिंग ऑफ दिस poem, it's a poem in which the poet is thanking God for many things. We will discuss it later on one by one. So children, we all know that the God is the creator of all living creatures of this world. He is the supreme power who lives in heaven. He loves all the human beings who live on this earth, and he has created many beautiful and useful things and has given us freedom to use them. Okay, so we all should thank him for his love and mercies to all the human beings. All right, now children, we can divide this a poem in 4 stanzas, and each stanza has 4 lines, 4 lines each. Okay, now we will start. I will read the stanza first, then I will explain you. I will give you the meaning explanation so that you understand this poem better, in a better way. Okay, thank you for the gift of life, for letting me be me, for all that I can know by words and all that I can see. First of all, we will see the meaning explanation of these 4 lines. Now, in the first, we will take the lines. I will give you the meaning and explanation by the line. In this poem, in the first 2 lines, the poet is expressing. Now, in the first 2 lines, the poet is expressing his thankfulness to God for his life and for his existence on this earth. You know the meaning? We all know that God has given us life. The matter of life and death is in God's hand. So when we are alive, we should always thank God for our health, for our life. We are living and we are living human beings, so we should thank that he has given us life. That is why we are alive. Okay, now we take the third and fourth line. For all that I know by words and all that I can see. What is the meaning of these 2 lines? In these 2 lines, the poet is thanking God for giving him eyes by which he can read and see all the things of the world around him. You see this line that he is thanking that all that I can see. You all know that we are able to see all the things with our own eyes. Okay, a person who is blind cannot see anything. That person, he or she, cannot read anything. He cannot see anything. He doesn't know the difference between the day and night. It is all darkness. Okay, for him. So we should be thankful that he has given us eyes and to read also. You know that your children, you read all the reading work, studying you do by your own eyes. Okay, if a person who is blind cannot study and cannot see anything around him. Okay, so we should be thankful that he has given us a precious gift. Eyes are very precious. Okay, it's very difficult to live without eyes. Now we will go on the second stanza. These next 4 lines, from line 5 to 8. Okay, I am reading the lines. For all the music I can hear and all the songs I sing, for all the joy that comes to me and all the joy I bring. Okay, now in these lines he is thanking for his hearing power. He is thanking God for his hearing power because he is able to hear the music and the power to speak and sing. Okay, it means here in this stanza he is thanking God for two powers, to power to speak and power to listen, to hear anything. He has given us ears to listen or hear any sort of sound, and the joys. Okay, for the joy in the next two lines he is saying that for all the joy that comes to me and all the joy I bring, and by listening the song. Again I'll repeat these the meaning of the explanation of these, the fifth and sixth line, that he is thanking God for giving him hearing power and the ability to speak. Okay, these two powers, he can sing, he can speak, he can talk to the people, and by these powers he can enjoy the world, he can have the company of other people, he can understand them by hearing their talk, by hearing their views and singing, and with this he is joyful, and he can give the joy, means happiness, to the other people also. Okay, now the third stanza, for all the food that I can taste and all the sweet scents I smell, for all the loved ones I can touch who love and wish me well. Now you see now here also in these four lines he is talking about the other sense organs which the God has given. In the first line he is saying that he has given the power to taste the tasty food, so he has given me tongue, and through this taste buds we can taste the food, we can enjoy, we feel happy when we eat the tasty food. Okay, so this is, and the sweet scents I smell. You know that the smelling power is through the nose. We can smell anything, we can any odor or any fragrance of the flowers, anything of any food we can smell, and we can know that the food is good, the flower is has a very good scent. So, and the loved one I can touch. Here touch is, this is the third, this is in this stanza, this is the third sense organ. He is talking about the sense organ. The first of all taste, then smell with nose, and touch with our hands. He can touch, he can hug anyone who love and wish him well. He can touch all the his relatives, friends, all the loved ones who are around him. So he has the power to touch. Okay, now the last four lines. Now here he is talking about the beauty of the world. You see, God has given us so many beautiful things in the world, so many beautiful things. For example, there are beautiful sources of nature, flowers, rivers, mountains, beautiful birds of different colors, etc. Okay, so he can see he is thanking God for the beauty. God has given us a very beautiful world. The natural sources are beautiful, as I have told you now, that whenever we go closer or nearer to the nature, we feel happy and relaxed and peaceful. So we should be thankful to God that he has given us so many beautiful things to enjoy, to be relaxed, to be peaceful in the company of those natural sources. For example, I can tell you, when we go to a hill station, we see a different scene there, because as we don't have in these plains in the cities as we have in Prayagraj, but when we go to a hill station, we see the bounty of nature. So we feel very relaxed, very happy, very peaceful, and when we come back we feel very much, we see very changed, we see so much change in our mindset, because we feel relaxed and happy in the company of the, in the nature, closeness of the nature. Then he says in the last two lines, I don't know whom else I can thank. He's saying in the last two lines, I don't know if there is any other person or any personality whom I should thank for all these things. So I am thanking you, because there is no other person who has created all these things. So I am thanking you, and we should also be thankful to the God for giving us these all these things. So children, I think children, as we have started this subject which we were not doing earlier, so you have to work on the worksheet also. In chapter 1 I will provide you one worksheet. You just see, it's very simple. It is based on this chapter only, and you can, I have given the words also, so you have to do very little and simple work, okay, and you go through it and just send me the worksheet by filling it up, okay. All right, thank you.